What is up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. So as you can see guys, today I want to talk about just in America, Ripple will serve as an advisor to Trump's crypto team. Now today I want to talk about this guys because it's very interesting how everything is actually coming together right now and it starts to make sense. Why is XRP pumping? Why is crypto now really ready for a next bull run? Think about it. Why has XRP been consolidating for so long? If you think about this guys, it was just to get everything ready in place. Now let's dig in. We have some very interesting stuff going on. Here we can see, remember Trump's statement, we're embracing the future with crypto and leaving the slow and outdated big banks behind. Ripple is currently in talks to get a seat on the US Crypto Advisory Board, and Ripple has already partnered with hundreds of banks. It's crystal clear. Now that Trump has taken over and he's making these very big decisions guys, with we want to invest more in crypto, we want to look more into crypto. He's saying all of these things, which takes a lot of courage because a lot of people don't really trust crypto. But as you can see here guys, he makes a very bold statement.
We're embracing the future with crypto and leaving the slow and outdated big banks behind.
This is a very bold statement, right? Because this can mean anything to anyone, but not when you have such a company as Ripple. Why do you think Ripple has never left the USA, which was really holding back its growth? Because they knew that this moment was eventually coming, that the SEC would be changed, that all these people in these higher functions that were against crypto, they would fade and go away, which we are literally seeing real time happening. And the prediction was always January 20th to 25, but it wasn't clear which year. Now it makes perfect sense to be 2025. Newsflash, SEC held private meeting to discuss settlement and drop civil appeal against Ripple. Matters to be considered, commissioners consult to commissioners. Here we can see in the event time and date, location, all of these things. They want to actually pull back the appeal. What do you think is going to happen now guys? They're going to bring XRP to the light and say, guys, if you want clarity to any company, crypto company, you need to be like XRP. There needs to be like a formal entity behind it. It needs to provide a real use case. All of these things will be taken into consideration, right? Because XRP was being held against the Howey test, which is something very, very old, which cannot be used against a digital asset. But now we have an example of XRP, right? The whole lawsuit, guys, was an example to be actually for the next cryptocurrencies that will actually be legalized. Did you know that in 2019, Ripple opened up an office in Washington, D.C. That office is still active and is displayed on the Ripple website. I also find it interesting that we have 3 different individuals that are currently on Ripple's board of directors that have strong connections to US government and that they all joined surrounding the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Sandy O'Connor joined Ripple's board on December 15, 2020, just a week before the SEC launch. And I was showing you this in my videos, guys. Go back to that year. You can literally see that we were talking about this all the time. All these people were joining all of a sudden. Rosie Reyes joined Ripple's board of directors in May 2021, just a few months into the lawsuit. Michael Warren joined Ripple's board of directors in March 2022. Lawsuit was still in force. They have ties to the Federal Reserve, US Treasury, White House, FDIC, and more. Makes you wonder what really goes on behind the scenes. And Ripple is now in a great position to work with the US government. Now, this is what I really found fascinating, because just a year ago or a couple of years ago, they were fighting against the US government. But it was almost like they knew what was going to happen, right? And now, because Trump is there and he's pro-crypto and he wants to get rid of all these banks and he wants to move forward, Ripple is now in the perfect spot to take charge. Now, with what appears to be imminent launch of RLUSD, let's consider a past addition to Ripple's board of directors. So Rosie Royce, which we were talking about back in May 2021, in the middle of Ripple's lawsuit, Rosie Royce joined Ripple's board of directors. Now this caused more than a few headlines because of the fact that she's the former 43rd treasurer of the United States. that served under the Obama administration. Her signature is on the majority of US dollars circulating in the economy. Why would she join Ripple in the middle of a lawsuit with the US government? The fact that Ripple is now launching their own USD stable makes you go, This is a really great take by X Anderson. Really shout out to this guy for putting this out there, because a lot of people don't really look at these details, right? And we were saying this, that Rosie Royce joining Ripple, it doesn't make sense, guys. They are fighting against the US government, but then someone from the treasury joins Ripple, right? Which we knew that if she joined Ripple, there is more behind the scenes. They know a lot of things. And with RLUSD launching very soon, it all starts to make sense, guys. Everything. It's needed for the banks and it's needed for crypto payments to be flourishing in a country or worldwide. It's necessary, right? XRP has now outperformed Bitcoin in 2024. So here we can see a chart, right? XRP is just started moving, but it made an exponential move because percentage-wise it's outperforming BTC, right? Of course, not market capitalization-wise, because that's very different. But percentage-wise, it's going up like crazy. It's like, I think it's like 57 or 100% in 7 days. I'm not even sure. Oh, here we can see 30 days 193%, and look at BTC 44%. So you can see it's outperforming here. Digital Asset Investor says, hey CNBC, where are all the XRP segments? Throw your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana token points in the trash and spit some truth for once. Now look, guys, I am not against any crypto. I love to see BTC grow. I love to see Ethereum grow. I love to see Solana grow. It's all part of it, guys. And as Brad Garlinghouse is saying, we have to start working together and not bashing other cryptos, because that will get you nowhere. It's good for this space, for crypto, for Bitcoin moving in a direction. Now, this is huge for America, guys. Proposal for a 50-year treasury bond convertible into gold issued at the initiative of President Trump on July 4, 2026. Now, why is this a big thing for crypto? First of all, guys, you have to understand that Trump is making some crucial decisions against inflation. This is something that will solve inflation in a very good way, which is also bullish for crypto, right? And of course, there's also talks about XRP being backed by gold and all the other stuff. Now think about that. Everything is coming together. All the things that we are talking about in the past are coming to fruition right now. You can see it. We were always saying XRP can be backed by gold. It would make a lot of sense. And now it's launching a stablecoin. And now the Trump wants to actually release a bond convertible into gold issued at the initiative of President Trump.
Headlines and created huge waves in the financial media. In fact, some are saying it was a radical solution to solve inflation. Tell the audience what this solution is.
Well, I like the word radical. It comes from the Latin going to the root. And I think the root of the problem is we haven't had sound finances and sound money from our government. And what I'm proposing is that President Trump authorized the U.S. Treasury to issue a 50-year bond starting on July 4th, 2026. That's going to be a big day for our nation. Maturing on July 4th, 2076, which will be the 300th anniversary of our founding. And that bond should be convertible into gold at the option of the bond holder. And I think that would be a way, well, first off, we would use our 261 million ounces as collateral for that bond. They've been sitting there untouched for 53 years. We carry them on the books at 11 billion. There's already a windfall profit of 700 billion if you mark them to market. Let's capture that profit, but let's use this gold convertible US dollar instrument as a way to serve as a barometer and that we are going to make progress on fiscal sustainability and monetary.
Very smart, guys. Like if a country uses gold as a backed monetary value, it becomes very stable, right? And gold can go up, like gold is very stable as you can see, but it also has some spikes to the upside, right? It's never really going down on a long-term perspective, so it's very safe to use that. Donald Trump has selected Scott Bessent to be the next Secretary of the Treasury. Scott Bessent says the crypto economy is here to stay. Look at all these people he's bringing in, guys, that are very positive on crypto. It's not by coincidence. This is all planned from the beginning, guys, and it's now time that we are going to see everything happen step by step.
The ethos, crypto is about freedom, and the crypto economy is here to stay. The Democrats are running from it because they're trying to wash off the stench of Sam Bankman-Fried and his family's donations to the Democratic Party. So they're willing to take down a whole industry because of bad behavior on their part, bad behavior on one actor. And I think that everything's on the table with Bitcoin. And to me, one of the most exciting things about Bitcoin is for a generation of investors who maybe post the great financial crisis have been looking for investment opportunities, or maybe they'd soured on markets. Crypto is bringing in young people. It's bringing in the people who haven't participated in markets, and having a
very interesting take, guys. So you can see that Trump is really changing things for the better for crypto, and it's getting very excited, guys. XRP is moving very fast, trading at 1.5 right now. So buckle up, guys. It's gonna get interesting. Thank you very much for watching the video. See you in the next one. Cheers.